Morning, guys. Hanging out today, Fox 21 Newsroom, just down the hall from you. On the way, she is Michelle Houchin. She is the Mile High psychic medium. On the way, how different outside sources are inner sources. Taste, touch, smell, right?
Yeah.
Feel.
Right.
That's touch. Yeah?
Right.
Okay. How all that is going to help you better yourselves. That's coming up. Hang on.
Everyone possesses an ability when it comes to knowing right and wrong and achieving the most they can. That's what they say.
That's right. This morning, Coffey joins the Mile High medium, showing us how to make the most of our inner psychic. Hey, Craig.
Hey, guys. I'm just vibrating right now. I'm trying to get in touch. Right, Michelle? Yeah?
I thought you touched
You better
an
get that
electric
under
wire.
control.
Does this look healthy? Natural?
Not at all.
No. She's saying no.
No.
That's not how you do it. No, okay. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, guys. Down here in the Fox 21 newsroom, this is Michelle Houchin. She is the Mile High psychic medium and well established in not just the business world, but also in this other world, right?
Right.
Okay, so we're talking about, again, how you can kind of channel. Everyone has this inner ability.
Yeah.
Right? This inner voice, inner psychic, that we can kind of, I guess, harness and use that to guide us and make proper decisions in our life, right?
Yeah. So we use our human senses, Craig.
Okay.
So our human senses, what we know science has proven, we have about 12 senses.
Okay.
And part of these senses, our ability to smell, to hear, to see, to feel. And we have these inner senses we also know that we might call intuitive senses.
Okay.
That many of us, we either close our eyes or leave them open, have this ability to see, to hear, our inner voice. Many people smell, and many people just feel. Like I mentioned,
something has to smell right.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
how can you smell something?
You know, some people walk the world. Smell is one of our senses that is non-imprintable, meaning when you smell something, it's very distinct and it's non-imprintable. It will stay that way.
Okay.
So as we trust these senses and we learn to trust our knowing, it's very different than trusting what we might call fear. Or sometimes the voices in our head are very different than our knowing, or inner intuition, many people will call it. So what I work with people is to learn what their inner intuition is, or their knowing is. Some people just know the answer like that. Some people see the answer. Some people feel the answer. And believe it or not, yes, some people smell the answer.
Let me ask you quickly, if you feel me and you smell me, what do you get? No?
Old Spice? No.
Notice how she just starts to drift away. Come on. How often do you hear that? Huh?
Yeah.
Touch and smell me. No? Okay. But how do you pick up on that?
Yeah. You know,
do you have to be trained for this, or does it just come to you?
You know, many people, as I sit down with them, I'll say, you know, you're just a person who knows the answer since you've been a kid. And then you look at the visual aspect to it. Yep, that feels right. So a lot of times we'll combine these senses, and it's our knowing to stay on our life path, or what people call our life purpose.
Okay.
And when we get this sense of, in fact, we'll even have a neurochemical response to it that, yeah, that's the right answer. That's my knowing. That's not my head going crazy with some answers or hearing something negative. Our inner knowing is very kind. So when you're hearing a lot of this negative talk, often it's just our mind and our conscious mind keeping us safe.
Okay.
So really reel back, ask your inner knowing, what direction should I take? When you're told to pick up the phone and call someone, when you're told to take a left turn versus a right turn, really listen to that. It'll be repetitive and it'll be kind.
Can we give ourselves the wrong advice?
Absolutely.
And then how do we know to make the right decision?
Yeah, well, let me backtrack. We can't give ourselves the wrong advice. Often what we don't do is listen to our inner knowing.
Okay.
What we do is second out or say someone else knows better than I do. You might know more than I do, Craig. Now, often people will confirm what we're already thinking. And someone will just have a conversation with us and say, you know, I was thinking about this for you. And you'll say, oh my gosh, I was thinking about that this morning. Listen to it. So our inner knowing takes us through a lot of dynamic situations, including things like people are dealing with right now with the fires in Colorado. So listen to your inner knowing. When you're told to do something and you really feel that's the true course, take it.
Well, I want to get to that coming up a little later on. We'll talk about those affected by the fires here that have recently affected southern Colorado and now even going up to Jefferson County and down even further south. So we'll talk about that. Also, you work with musicians. We're going to have Dave Preston back here in the newsroom, who well accomplished in the music business with some big names. We'll hear from him, how you're helping him, and we're going to hear Dave play next. Yeah? Okay. That
sounds great.
That's on the way next. Well, she nailed the Old Spice. You got that right on.
It's hard to miss, Craig. We can smell it from down the hall.
You can smell it down the hall.
Spice is all right.
Thanks. All right. More coming up in just a while. Back to you.
All right, a little music coming up.
Morning, guys. Check it out. We're here in the Fox 21 newsroom. This is Dave Preston, again, singer, songwriter, musician extraordinaire, performed with Kelly Clarkson, Justin Timberlake, and now we're bringing sexy back, right? Me and you.
Old Spice.
Okay, we're going to hear him play and more coming up next. Hang on.
Inner power and a sense of reconnecting ourselves to achieve our higher purpose. Just some of the ways the influential Mile High medium is helping others.
Well, this morning, Craig Coffey taps into her secrets and more on how we can make our own successes a reality. Hey, good morning, Craig.
Morning, guys. That's right. This is not her, the Mile High psychic medium.
She's changed.
Michelle, you might be confused, but no, this is Dave Preston, who is working with Michelle Houchins, and we're talking about how you can channel your inner growth, right, Michelle? And your inner power. Everyone has this inner ability, and to actually create your own success.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about. Now, you're a singer, songwriter, again, worked with the big names in the business, and you're kind of using this now to hone your own craft.
Right.
And I guess, is it helping you become stronger with what you do?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you have a vision to become a stronger person down the road, then you do become what you sing.
Okay.
And,
All right. So we want to hear you sing now because you write your own stuff, right? You sing your own stuff. And, again, you've worked with Kelly Clarkson, Justin Timberlake. Who else have you been out there with and doing stuff?
Oh, I mean, just about everybody here in this great state, the Denver music scene. And, and Colorado Springs, I've played down here quite a bit. And,
okay.
But I've done quite a bit of traveling. There's a guy named Matt Morris who I played with quite a bit. And,
okay. All right. Well, so what will you do for us now?
This is an original song called Open Your Eyes.
Open Your Eyes. Okay. Here he is. The website, by the way, is Dave Preston Music, DavePrestonMusic.com.
That's right.
And this is Dave Preston. Enjoy.
Open your eyes. Go on, open your eyes. Why are you hiding them, baby? Oh, they look so nice, dreaming a light through your greatest high. You were flying with the angels, honey, a diamond in the sky, taking the sun, a bullet shot the gun. You were standing in the way, darling, when all was said and done. You're going away. Why are you going away? If love is a ladder, honey, then down, down we'll go, down we'll go. When I try to make it right, I want much more than to fight to stay alive. See what we have, and along the path, I'll make it all safe and sound, love. The traps have all collapsed into paradise when I just roll the dice. And grief can't exist, babe, when the warmth begins to rise in the abyss. Longing reminisce. We've all played the game, darling, when we all need a fix. You're fading away. Why are you fading away? When you take a breath underwater, you'll drown down below. Down we'll go. When I try to make it right, I want much more than to fight to stay alive.
He is Dave Preston. On the way, more music from him. He's channeling this inner ability to create success, and we're going to hear more from Michelle Houchins, the Mile High psychic medium, and how this can help you in your life too. That's coming up in just a little while. Back to you guys in studio.
All right, thanks so much for that. What a great way for people to wake up this morning to some nice
yeah.
music like that. Thanks, Craig.